some chicken nuggets.
All right, guys, make sure you stay tight. Whenever you guys are ready.
Hi, I'm Cole Krugman. I'm partners with Ali Afif, Jack Mason, and Shreya Surti, and we are Illuminate. Illuminate is an online decoration information hub where we showcase the best seasonal products. Today, we'll be talking about our story, our revenue streams, our competitors, timeline and stages, and lastly, our investment request. Now I'll hand it off to Ali to talk about our story.
Thank you. Now, Karen is a perfect wife and mother to 2 kids. They just moved into a bigger, brighter house, and all she wants to have is the perfect Christmas. She had her husband put up their old lights on their gutters, but they didn't seem big enough or bright enough. And she's afraid of buying from online retailers because she doesn't know if they'll meet her standards. Now, Karen is similar to 75% of our interviewers who said that they were discouraged by the decorations they had. 30% were dissatisfied with items they purchased online, and 90% said they were pleased with our solution. And she's part of a $26 billion industry, and we hope to tap into the $20 million just in Illinois alone. Now over to Jack. Our UBPs are tailored to you because we can help Karen find the perfect lights for her. And we help develop a community where she can connect with other like-minded individuals who have similar products and are interested in similar decorations. And our most important UBP is that we connect Karen to local businesses, specifically installers and landscapers, that can help her put up her lights so she has a stress-free holiday.
Hi, I'm Jack, and today I'll introduce you to our 3 main revenue streams. We have affiliate links, installation referrals, and advertising. Now, what are affiliate links? So say you were to visit our page and something caught your eye, and it was this read. When you click on it, you would be able to see a bunch of reviews from us, from our community as well, and say that this was the product that you were looking for. So you click on the link that takes you to Walmart. At this point, whatever you purchase in the next 24 hours, we make a commission, or that of a rate, or that of a percentage off of this purchase. You could purchase this, you could not even purchase this and buy other items, but through our link, we make a percentage off of that. Now what are these percentages? We have Walmart, Etsy, and Amazon. And these are valued affiliate programs. Walmart is a 4% baseline, meaning we would make 4% or more, depending on what decorations we sell to them. As well as Etsy is the same way. Now Amazon is 5 to 8%. Depending on what they buy, whether it be a certain decoration, we can make between 5 and 8% of whatever they spend on the website within 24 hours. Now installation referrals. If you were to visit our page, near the bottom of it will be a form where you could fill out, or that of Karen can fill out, in order to get the service that she needs. It would be a win-win-win scenario because we would make a commission off of the installation that they need, as well as Karen will be given the service that she needs, and local businesses will be given the publicity that they need in order to just survive. As well as finally with advertising. Now what does this mean? We would be sending off, once we build up our user interface, or that of our customer base on our website, we will be able to advertise to local companies or companies that are larger that need more publicity in order to sell their decorations that they need. Now, when they do so, if they were to pay us more, they would be able to be further up on our page, or that of be given a spot on our newsletter that we send out weekly or that of monthly. And finally, we have our competitors. We have Wirecutter, House, and The Spruce. Now, these are indirect because of the fact that they focus on appliances and or that of furniture. They do not focus mainly on decorations like we do. I'd like to hand it off to Shreya about our MVP.
Thank you, Jack. Our minimum viable products are broken down into 3 main stages. Our first stage will be executed from December 15th through May 1st, and this will be by sending out our landing page on numerous different platforms to test our customer segment as well as our solution risk. Our second stage will be executed from January 8th through May 1st, and this will be by a concierge MVP where we will be testing our UVP risk. Our third stage will be executed from February 17th through May 1st, and this will be by meeting up with local installation companies and local businesses to test our other customer segment risk. Our first stage mainly focuses on marketing. We first want to send out emails to every Barrington School District parent in the area. And we have discovered that there are 7,500 emails, and we have acquired these emails through the Infinite Campus directory. Since this is such a vast number, we personally cannot send out the emails ourselves, so we will be using MailChimp as an intermediator to do so. We also will be using Facebook groups, as well as paying for Pinterest advertisements, so we can reach a national market, which our MailChimp landing page could not. Our landing page would be that of decorations in the major holiday seasons at the time. For instance, in the winter holidays, we would have decorations and blog posts for Christmas, Kwanzaa, as well as Hanukkah. Each blog post will either have new deals on it or a description or review of products that our users might like or find they are hard to find. Our second stage mainly focuses on our UVPs, and the way we'll be going about this is by sending a follow-up email to the users in stage 1 of products that they might like. The way we will gather this intel is through Site123's analytics, which is the website creator that we are currently using. Once we have found out what products that they are mostly interested in, we'll make a few suggestions, include specs of what the products would be, as well as linking them back to where they can buy it, or sending them back to our website to view more products just like that. And at the end of every email, we'll be asking for suggestions or feedback to see how they react to this UVP, or if there's anything that they could suggest to help us better enhance their experience. The way we'll be testing this is through the number of clicks onto our website, the number of clicks onto the webpage where they can buy a certain product, and the number of unsubscriptions of emails. Our third stage would be meeting up with local installation companies or landscapers. However, we first have to build up our users in our first 2 stages so we can create a market for them to appease to. Once we have done so, we will be setting up meetings and seeing which companies are interested in partnering with us, and if they are, we will give them an advertising space like Jack has mentioned. And the way we'll be testing this is through the number of interviews that we conducted, as well as the number of companies that will be interested after the interview has happened.
First, to make this possible, we are asking for an investment of $980. This will be broken down into 5 different parts. The first thing we thought that would be at the top of our list is Pinterest advertisements. Our target audience market spends the most time on Pinterest. It can be found scrolling every single day. With that $250, we can put a cap on how much money we want to spend each day to reach globally or more wide, so we could reach that huge audience. Next, Site123. This is the website we'll be using to make our landing page. We need this money so we can have a great website, and it includes analytics in it so we can get more information on our customers. And lastly, we need $600 from MailChimp. Although this is the most expensive, it is the most important, due to the fact that right now we have 7,500 emails and we cannot send those out alone. With MailChimp, this allows us to send up to 10,000 emails as many times as we want, as many times per day as we want. And then the last 2 we have are Google Analytics and Facebook groups. Google Analytics is a free version, but we'll be using this to get as much information as our customers as possible. And lastly, we'll be doing Facebook groups. We all know our target audience market always spends a lot of time on Facebook. So with these emails, we'll be creating one big group so you can stay up to date with Illuminate. We are Illuminate, bringing solutions to light. Thank you.
Nice touch from Lady.
Yes, very
Very nice.
You get to share the secret of that later. Okay, what is the free UVPs you mentioned before?
So we find products that are tailored to each individual.
Okay.
And accompanying each page that reviews the product, we have a community space where other people who have purchased the item can review them and discuss, as well as installation. We connect local businesses and help them fulfill the needs of the community.
That's in the installation piece.
Yeah.
So all this marketing that you want to do right away, and is to get customers to validate your UVP? Is that what I'm hearing? Like, what is the, all this marketing is to get users to do what?
As soon as.
What are you gonna be testing with that?
We'll be testing our UVP as well as our solution, because once, let's say that they click on our landing page, that affirms that they have the problem, as well as once they are on our landing page, they can view like the certain aspects that we have in our blog post and see if they like our format of our website, as well as see if they like the affiliate link solution and the UVP of the tailored to you emails.
Okay, can you try that explanation again? And you cannot use the acronym UVP. Meaning, what is
The value.
you're actually going to do? Because today is December something or other. Let's say this MVP grant is approved. What are you going to do next? Because you've missed Christmas.
Well, we plan on moving forward to Valentine's Day since the winter holidays are like so crammed. We cannot like create a great site as well as putting in all the emails in MailChimp by the winter holidays. So we plan on directly starting at Valentine's Day, starting now.
Okay.
We'll start early January in order to build up our products and our website towards Valentine's Day, obviously.
Okay, so you're going to roll on to that next holiday?
Yes.
We upload seasonally, like for Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, Easter, the 4th of July, like that.
And what is it about MailChimp? Break it down for me. Why MailChimp versus doing it yourself?
So Google actually like limits you, so it thinks you're a spam, and you can't send that many emails at once by yourself. So it restricts you. So therefore, to be able to reach all those people who need MailChimp, since we're certified to send that many emails out, that's why we need that, because we can't do it ourselves.
And is it about like how many you send in a certain amount of time, or how much you send at once, or?
It's how many you send it like a certain amount of time. So like you can only have like I said, the net bandwidth only holds so many, and that's a problem. But MailChimp is the way that we could increase that to send more.
And if we were to send out, if we were to get the $600, we would be able to send out 7,500 emails at a time, unlimitedly.
Yeah.
Which is why we have like a newsletter as well.
Would you be able to do a smaller sample size that you can do without MailChimp and see what kind of results you get from that and then extrapolate that into seeing?
We could, but we feel like that'd be limiting our whole, full potential. If we have 7,500 emails, that's more people to test and more people to draw to our affiliate links and better
Yeah,
way to
but are
start.
you able? I guess you're gonna get a lot of information. 7,500.
Yes.
Do you have enough bandwidth to react to all of it?
Oh,
As opposed to, if you did it with 250 people or 500 people,
yeah. So
you're
that's
gonna
why.
get a smaller amount of information
Yeah.
that maybe you're equipped to actually do something about.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we know our website can do it because Site 123, the version that we're paying for, is capable of holding that, and we looked into that. But so you're asking about are we able to even hold that much information?
No, I'm asking whether,
You have the human resources.
Yeah,
To deliver.
Well, all they have
To
to
add
do
it
is
on there.
click through our link, and then we send them there. All we have to do is upload blog posts. So we could upload as many as we are capable of, and all they have to do is click. We don't have to source anything.
Is that the same question you're asking?
I guess we're trying to figure out how necessary the $600 for MailChimp is. Like how core is that to the MVP process?
I think it's core because that will build up our trust and foundation of being reliable to people. If we're constantly talking to them, basically, it gives them more of a feel that we're there.
Isn't the goal of the MVP process to figure out whether anybody will go to your site and find the information valuable, and then go, based on your referral, go to a merchant, buy an item, you get paid for it, and just figuring out on the smallest scale, that's what the M in MVP is, on the smallest possible scale, figure out whether that is even viable. I'm challenging. If you want to push back and say, no, we have to have 7,500 because we can't do it with 500, feel free to tell us otherwise.
like if we were only to have 500 emails like you're saying, then we wouldn't be able to get like the data necessary that we're going to be using Google Analytics to see how far they're going to click into our page.
Okay.
And if we have 500 people, like obviously in the business world, you don't get all 500 people clicking through your entire website, which is why if we have 7,500 people, it'll give us a much better estimate, I feel.
How do you have the permission to email everybody in from campus?
Well, it's actually the school's directory, and the directory contains emails and phone numbers of every parent. So, it's actually open right now, so anyone can view the emails.
Anyone who's currently a student.
Yes.
We do a lot of mailing lists,
Oh.
so and I can't remember the limit on Google right now, to be honest, because I'm like, oh, what is that limit actually? Because we've run up against it too, so I know what this all is.
Margot?
I'm a little concerned of the use of all of those emails.
For a commercial purpose.
Yes. Because normally you'd have to have permission to use those emails. So, especially if you're going to all 7,500.
I had the same feeling you did, where I was worried, being able to view so many emails without any issues, I felt was kind of scary. But I think that I don't think they care necessarily that all their
Oh,
emails are.
I think they
They
do,
do.
because there are terms and conditions
Yes.
in that Infinite Campus space.
Yeah.
You're not allowed, I believe, to just e-blast everyone and pound them on market.
I don't want that to derail everything. So the whole challenge is, how are you going to get users in, right? So maybe you need to table that and find out if you actually can use those emails appropriately. In all honesty, I think it could be an issue. Second is, well, how do you get after them if you can't do it that way? Well, there's alternatives. If that's the market you're going after, you can talk to someone at the district who does a Bronco Blast, whoever does Bronco Blast, I don't even know, and if you can have a link put in there, or opt in for if you're interested in this. That's obviously on the Facebook page, or things like that. They're free, doesn't have to be ads. It can be, hey, who's all interested in checking out our website to understand to meet your decorating needs, blah, 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 blah. These are other ways in terms to get users.
2 minutes.
So the ultimate potential consumer would get a message from you, go to your website, learn all about what you got to offer, click into a link that has them buy some seasonal products, as well as hire you guys to decorate the exterior of their home?
Oh, they won't be hiring us, no. So what we offer is referring them to installation services, like local businesses around their area. So in the Barrington area, there are installation services that are already out there, and we would just be referring them to them. And with our referral, we would get a portion of however much they pay for the installation service based off of the referral.
Okay. So what value are they getting from your service versus just Googling this? Versus Googling
You mean the regular
exterior
user, like
decorators?
Well, it's curated, right?
Yeah. I think you're.
No, I'm asking.
Yeah.
Well, I got it.
Do y'all think you have good capacity to curate the best stuff for the holiday? I mean, that's basically, we'd be saying, hey, we believe that you all can create this awesome website. Actually, it was very pretty, by the way. I don't remember how well you were looking. But that is going to entice your user to want to get all of our ideas there. That's what you're banking on?
I'm going to give you guys some homework. So as a card designer, I was shocked my first year how early cards had to go out for a certain holiday. So for the next year, I want you to start tracking, when does Valentine's hit? Because I'll tell you, December 26th is when my cards have to be on the shelf for Valentine's Day, or I get yelled at by Whole Foods.
Seriously?
Yes.
Wow.
So think through
That's
that.
neat to hear.
We were thinking that when we get funded, well, if we get funded, that we would start by going a month and a half earlier to each holiday. So for Valentine's Day, we would start in January And then, let's say for St. Patrick's Day, we will start it in February, so
So-
we'll always have a lead on.
What I would say is go to the stores though, because if someone sees it in the store and they go, oh, that's cute, and they buy it on December 26th, you've missed your lead then, and they've gotten that wreath or what have you.
Yeah,
so.
stay there, because we have to decide.
We got a number?
I mean, I think we're all challenging you that we don't know if MailChimp is the way, we don't even know if you can use the list to, there are free services or freer services or the low packages.
Yeah.
You're gonna cobble your way through it. I think we're saying no to the $600 for a email database listing, okay? Or service client to get out there. I don't know, that's the total amount. You need to build the website, amen, or you've already been building or whatever.
Yeah.
It's looking good, so that's great. And I do think you need some communication. So you need some form of advertisement, whether it be Pinterest or in something else, so. Someone else give the total?
I'm good with 3.
Okay. We're gonna approve you for 300,
Thank you.
is what we're saying,
Thank
okay?
you.
All right.
Great,
Good luck.
good job.